My faith is relentless. Yeah. Come on. If you with me, then pick them up and put them down. Boots to the pavement, kingdom invasion, proclaiming his name and reclaiming his people. We are the church, no building, no steeple, making our Lord popular, evangelizing the youth and raising up the generation of Joshua to rise up, wise up and open their eyes up and live unashamed for the Christ living inside us. Relentless. Yeah.
Welcome back to Relentless Faith. Relentless Faith. I love saying that, Relentless Faith. We're here, we got a great episode this week. We got a gentleman who goes by the name of D-Dove. He is a spoken word artist / rapper. He is very talented, and I think he's a phenomenal human being. He's going to start off today with a song called Abba.
Well, Abba is kind of like a first person perspective on my life, but also perspective of other people who kind of grew up without fathers, who haven't been able to see their fathers, or maybe they have, but they were still negligent. Going through life, it's like every man is, every person, they need something. They need something to give them approval. And so when you grow up without seeing your father, you don't have that man figure in your life telling you that you're special, that you're good, that you're great, that everything is okay. And so growing up, it was like that affirmation from who was supposed to be mine was never there. So we go around searching for father figures, like looking like somebody needs to accept me, somebody needs to have me, or else I'll be on the street. I'll be in a casket, I'll be in prison or something like that. I'll be making wrong decisions, trying to find my identity and all these pointless things, and then being able to look up and just take a step back and like, whoa, that love, that sacrifice, that presence that you feel every day, like that's him upstairs who wants you so bad, and he wants you so much more than you think you do. And he's there, he's always been there. And it was just a beautiful reality to me. And even now to still be able to walk in it, because there's still wounds, there's still wounds, and everything's not just done, everything's not, 26, never saw my dad, everything's okay. I still remember, I still haven't seen my dad, I would still love to see him, but then I have to constantly remind myself, I'm a child of the God who made the stars, and he knows me by name. He knows every hair on my head, and he knows me by name, and he gave a son for me, and he loves me so deeply. And I need to remind other people of that, because my father, my real father, is up there, and he does care for me, no matter what wasn't there, who wasn't there, or who couldn't be. He is there. He is there.
July 8th, 1990. Officially removed from the womb of my mommy. Unaware that I'd be thrown into a world full of violence, full of greed, full of trials, full of people, full of pride. I didn't know that the world would be so prone with problems. It's bad enough living with him, but living with him without your father. Your male role model who's supposed to provide the guidance to his son from a father. Well, I guess he didn't bother. I guess when he thought about being a man, he thought it wasn't his time yet. And when he thought of the conception of me, he thought I'd be better as just a concept. A concept he wasn't even fond of supporting. You took my life away from you. Now in a sense, that's still abortion. See that? Umbilical cord, when it was snapped, was so symbolic. Because somebody just walked into life. Somebody else just walked out at question. And that room full of doctors. When my mom was crying in pain, and she went to squeeze your absent hand. Did I even cross your brain? Do you even know my name? How come I only seen you in bad dreams? I was only 6 years old. I shouldn't know what negligent dad means, but I did. But I do, but we do. So we go through life with that fire in us, trying to figure out how to father without father figures. Oh, you didn't have a father. Figures. Now statistics don't respect you, and my past doesn't show you. And for every mother, there's some sister with sons that will never know you because you did me just like Moses. Left me up that river floating, just hoping for some miracle somewhere to barely notice. Question: were you ashamed of who I would grow up to be? Scared that I would be like you, so you ran away in hope that you could look up to me, just hoping that somehow, some way, everything would be okay or something. Just pray and walk away or something. I'm not just shot in the dark, yeah, here goes nothing. No, I am something. I am something. And I stand here today, many moons from that day, alive and well, with every function functioning strong and gladly. Even if you didn't want to have me, or thought it was too hard for you to be my daddy, so you ran away. But it's okay. It's okay. Because since you've been away, I found some morals. Find me a queen and remain loyal. Plant my seed in godly soil. Tell my princess she is royal. Teach my prince of a son to be a king, and I'll be there even if I'm the only one. Teach my son to teach his son that a real man commits. Father, I can spend another hour poetry slamming what you missed. Every hug, every kiss, every game, every fit, every birthday wish I blew on you that you will never get. For every absence, there is a presence, and it is so divine. Who knew I'd be left like a stork leaves a baby on a step to find, just waiting for love, waiting for acceptance, waiting for some reason not to cry. Then something came unto my life. He looked into my eyes. He said, "What you crying for?" I said, "Because I'm all alone. Because my daddy moved away from me and found another home." He said, "What you crying for?" I said, because I don't have my dad. Show me how to treat a woman. Show me how to be a man." He said, "But what are you crying for?" I said, "What am I crying for? I don't understand how you don't understand these tears. These tears are worth crying for. Because somebody needs to know I'm hurt, that I'll probably never meet him." He said, "Son, that may be true, but that just means that you don't need him." I said, "What? That makes no sense. Why would I not need my father?" He said, "Yes, he gave you life, but I am your true provider. Think about that air you breathe in. You exhale it for a reason. If it's something you don't have, then I promise you don't need it. You were crafted without fault before you curled up in your fetus. You're my son. You have meaning. You can even go ask Jesus." I said, "God, I don't believe you. There's no way that I can trust you. I've been left with the unwanted." He said, "Son, I more than want you. You're my baby. You're my gem. That is not a question. No matter who's absent from your past, you will always have my presence. You will never see my absence. I am not another man. Your father was who he was, but I am that I am." So you can tell your tears they can cry today, but tomorrow it is not their time. They can feel like they own you now, but you will always, always be mine. What love is this? What kind of grace that could take me from a mess and say I'm not the product of mistakes? See, I was birthed by two fathers, one heavenly and one earthly. Now y'all both gave me life. Guess one just did this thing on purpose, just to show me I'm not worthless. The founder of worth defines what worth is. With the love so tight upon your soul, you can probably get claustrophobic. Well, I'll take that. I will take that. Because I need ammunition to forgive my father. But even if I didn't have him, I have you. Abba.
Welcome back to Relentless Faith. Once again, I'm your host, Sean Hamilton, aka Pastor Sean. Wasn't that wonderful hearing D-Dove do that spoken word piece about Abba? And we all know who Abba is. Abba is our God. When you can't look to somebody else, you can always look to him. He's going to take a little time right now and tell us how he got started in rapping and how he got started in music. So check it out.
Writing since I was 7, obviously when I was 7, nothing made sense. Everything was goofy and silly and, just a bunch of mumbo jumbo. I went through a phase of looking up to rappers and like these music video type rappers, and had a little phase in life, not too long, but kind of started to follow their content because that was the thing to do. And when I was 13, I wrote my first, intentional gospel rap. And I wrote it, and I was in choir throughout almost all my life, almost. And said I wanted to show it to him, and I showed it to him, and he said, "Why don't you do this to one of our songs?" I said, "Well, yeah, and so that was funny. That was funny because I was real short, back in those days too. So it's little me, it's the power of Jesus, nothing less than the fact that we just so blessed, roof over our head, clothes in our back, food in our stomach, but every time that line is said, people really don't want to hear it. It's scary how people listen to the devilish ways instead of trying to give God praise. When instead of being in church, acting all bored, you can lift up your hands and praise the Lord, but what you hating for? Because I'm a Christian. I love God's son who don't like no sin. If I don't hang with you, I'm take it personal. But if you don't praise Jesus, then you got to go. If you really want to have what your heart desires, lift your hands, do your dance, and praise Messiah higher and higher, and we going to rock the night. I'm going to pass the people behind me in the spotlight. Let's go. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. And to think of where it is now and where I am now, some of the things, stuff you wrote before, I would never ever say that again on purpose. That's hidden. That's hidden forever. And it was funny, but just looking at a lot of the growth, because I've been hit with a heavy creative bug in terms of, poetry, just writing songs, doing acting, creating content for kids, just doing everything. And then I have, the deep gospel side, and then I have the turn up, get hype Christian rap, pop thing, and then the, mid-size, piano in the back, soft snare, just vibing. And so, guys, giving me the ability to continue to do something like that, that's crazy. But, thinking about where I am right now, seeing the growth, my faith has been a lot to do with, why I write the way that I write now.
Welcome back to Relentless Faith. I'm Sean, and I'm here with One Agenda's man, Mercy.
What's up, bro?
What's going on, man?
Good, man. Good.
Welcome into the house.
Yes, sir. Good to be here.
There's a verse of scripture in Mark chapter 8, verse 36 and 37, where it talks about what profited a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul?
Right.
What can a person get, or what can they give in exchange for their soul? You got people in the world today are chasing after money. Right. They're chasing after diamonds and pearls and fame and fortune, clothes and all that right there. But can any of that take them into eternity?
None of that can take them into eternity, man. We're too busy chasing the wrong things, chasing things that's tangible here on earth. not realizing, man, that one day, man, we're gonna have to see our maker. You know what I'm saying? And that time, man, you know, all the stuff that we got, we can't take that with us.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean? We too busy. We focus on the wrong thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Focus on money. You know what I mean? Yeah. Mammon. You know what I mean? Chasing fame. You know, chasing notoriety. But at the end of the day, man, none of that is gonna get us into heaven with our Father. Man.
If you put as much focus as you put into the things of this world,
right.
If you put that same amount of focus or even more into following hard after God,
sir.
then the things that you could accomplish are phenomenal. The things that you could accomplish, they have no end. Because like the Bible says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Now let's get to D-Dove with Dead Presidents.
Money doesn't buy happiness, but we know that. You know, money just doesn't buy happiness. But the heavy, valiant pursuit of it is very dangerous, because when you put all your hope and desires in something like that, which will fail, which will spin, which will blow away, then you're left with nothingness. And, you know, I'm all about, you know, everybody's got to get paid. You know, you got to pay your bills. You know, everybody wants a little change to buy their toys and things like that. But the idea of putting money over love and over people, I think has bloomed in music. And, you know, mainly music, but in TV, but in mainly music, you know, you got these rappers, like they're flashing their money and the whole mindset. And I know, because I was like that. I was like, oh, wow, okay, I got to get money. Like, that's how a girl's going to like me, if I get money. Like, okay, well, all I want is to get money. Like, I don't care about anything else. Like, I just want to get money. And it's like, what about the importance of caring for somebody? What about the importance of, you know, praying for somebody, or telling somebody, hey, everything's gonna be okay because God still loves you, and, you know, this is how we can figure this out. There's a part in there where I was saying, money promises everything. Like, if you don't have it, it's not anything. If you have it, it's everything. But money's not anything if you have everything. If you have everything, you don't need anything. Look up and realize that God has been everything way before everything ever was anything. And that's the pursuit. We assume money is everything. You have people, rich people, wealthy people, that have taken their life while wealthy. And it's like, okay, well, if money is the ultimate goal, and you have money, which is the ultimate goal, and you still feel like it wasn't enough to take your life, then what does that say about this thing that you're chasing? Doing this music, I'm doing music, doing acting, and I neglect the people that I have back home who has been helping me even get here. You know, I eventually have a wife and kids, and I'm just over here all the time, just trying to get all this money and not even taking time to realize what they're doing and realize how much I love them and tell them how much I love them and spend time, because you don't get time back. You do not get time back. And when you're spending all that time making money, man, you just miss so much. And I'm in no way saying, you know, I want to be, or money's not important, you know, in any stretch, kind of thing like that. But in the grand scheme of things, I would rather not have money and have real joy than the opposite. Fact.
Yeah. Check. I know some people that would try to gain money no matter what they're losing. Joe. Check. Dropped in the 90s like Sega Genesis. Watch out, black boy on the premises. Could have been a doctor, maybe owning some businesses, but typical black dad's like, whoa, whose kid is this? Thanks, Pops, it's funny you ask. Raised by adopted mom, playing surrogate dads. Separated from you, yeah, it's sad, but even through this long division, we still here after the math. I mean, you look at my past, mom had 9 kids, so many different dads. Let's ask who was supporting her. Dang, don't reality sting, what's a scorpion? Get another sip and we can start our own orphanage. Nah, cause you know who won't be endorsing it. Dang, guess we learning now what important is. Get a lot of money when you young, forget later. Chasing paper till you out of your breath. Wait, ain't that why you left? Maybe you were on the pursuit of the green, trying to provide for children you know you never see, and got lost on the way home. Well, I don't know. Guess my question is, did you lose us, overspent dead presidents? Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm just asking. Maybe you heard about some money, you just went packing. Maybe took a little trip, never made it back yet. Well, I can't be concerned with hypotheticals. Maybe made another kid, maybe went to federal. Well, maybe it's not good enough. Cause I'm searching for some definites in the wrong place, talking to these dead. Yeah, I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. He said I'm out for dead presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. They said I'm out for presidents to represent me. Yeah. It's such a shame too. Check. Welcome to America, where we spend it all just so you can stare at us. The poor spend change wishing wells give welfare, but get it like welfare isn't fair enough. So farewell, welfare. I'm heading over there, cause they don't ring liberty bells here. Nobody is free, everybody's a slave. Daddies around here missing their mission on getting paid. Mama selling the body, daddy ain't in the pic. Sister selling the dream to get food for her kid. And the brother, come on man, you already know. He said I'ma never ever stop selling dope. Dang, he posted on every corner like a stop sign. He found hope, lost hope, then he stopped trying. I mean, way back then, I think we knew us until we started chasing. Look what money's doing to us. Do it, get it, chase the paper. Hello, nobody got a problem being slave to they dough. Pretend we could think on our own, but just to look fly, go nuts and cashews for souls. Dang. Sorry, I'm rapping on purpose, but sometimes some rhymes, they gotta hit harder than punchlines. Saying go get money till you dead, cause my soul could use a pick-me-up, but all he said was, I'm out for presidents to represent. I'm out for presidents to represent. I'm out for presidents to represent. Gotta get my money, gotta get my money. I'm out for presidents to represent me. Gotta get my money, out for presidents to represent me. I'm stacking paper out for presidents to represent me. Yo, don't be hating, out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. That money gon' fade one day though. It's gon' fade. Check. So I guess this is how it goes. They give you money, let them get your soul. Was it worth it? I guess you about to know. And if you still not sure, homie, get a clue. Dad missed his son's whole teenage years, cause he seen his job more than he seen his kids. And the mom 3 jobs, been a crappy deal. Make just enough to be a month late on bills. Then them college grads working on the mob that got 2 degrees, ain't even get a job yet. Funny, money promises everything. Like if you got it, it's nothing. If you don't got it, it's everything. But money's not anything if you have everything. If you have everything, you don't need anything. Look up and realize that God has been everything, way before everything ever was anything. That's truth I gotta bring. The money's a circle, the life is lies from the Lion King. And you spent your soul on $1 now in debt with it. And the Franklin Jackson, Roosevelt, Benjamin, or Jefferson will never pay your deficit. Know you got a purpose. If you ever had to question it, you know what my mission is. I don't gotta preface it. Just do it well if you represent. Right with intentional ink every time that you grab a pen. Cause they say money is the root of all evil. So if we love it more than we love a people, we all evil. So before this race is over, you better stop to breathe. Cause if you never stop chasing, you'll never rest in peace. Yeah, but you gotta get your money though. Yeah, he said don't be hating, I'm getting money, bro. Yeah. I guess it's all about the Benjamins. I guess it's all about the dollars then. I guess it's all about the dollar sign. But you know what? I hope it's worth it.